So hey guys, and welcome back to another Axel 72 video, and in today's video I'm joined with another mixed martial artist in Ioan Harris. Ioan Harris, how are you?
Yeah, all good, thanks.
Alright,
Yeah.
okay, so if you're new around here, please do like, video, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, we'll get straight into it. So you are a welterweight fighter, 6-1, and we'll just starting off at the start of your career. The question that I always have to start off with, who inspired you to get into MMA?
So I did a lot of judo when I was younger. So I'd done a lot of judo. I'm a judo black belt, and then I went to uni, and then I had a bit of probably 6-7 months off of doing any judo, and then I watched one of my mates, Josh O'Connor. When I watched him fight a few times, and I was like, oh, I wouldn't mind giving that a go, and then we down a path. Then so that's how it started.
So I'm right in saying that you're in the same gym as the other MMA fighter we interviewed in Danny Hand.
Yeah. Me and Danny, good mates.
Yeah, both in that Welsh gym, which I mean Danny said was one of the best in Britain. Would you agree with that?
He's not wrong at all. Give it 5 years, and you'll see.
All
But
right,
yeah,
okay,
he's not wrong at all.
okay. So going into your first fight, were you nervous at all?
Fuck, and if people don't tell you they're not nervous when they
Yeah.
fight, then they're lying.
All
Because
right, yeah.
yeah, took that one on 2 weeks' notice, and then it was just after COVID, so yeah,
Oh
I took
right.
it, and yeah,
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
All right, okay. So how did you feel after you did get that first victory?
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. I was like, you don't when only just now the last few fights I've actually been able to think inside the cage. Like before
Mm.
that, it was all kind of just a blur and just it was just carnage. But yeah,
Yeah.
that first one, yeah, that was carnage. And then I remember afterwards, I was just pretty alleviated more than anything. But yeah,
Mm.
it was awesome.
Yeah, great. That's kind of the same kind of reaction which I've heard a lot of people say. It's just that the first couple fights are just a bit of a blur, and then you get used to it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Um, did it did it encourage you to continue after you got that first win? Were you like then kind of thinking this is what I want to do?
Yeah. I was I saw the first three fights maybe. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just give it a test, and I was enjoying jiu-jitsu as well at the time, and I was just competing in jiu-jitsu, and yeah, I'll just give it a go, and then yeah, it just like it just I like the challenge and everything about it, and yeah, it's fucking such a sick sport.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't get bored of it, so
Of course, yeah.
yeah.
Um, so obviously you had a couple fights then, but then you did suffer your first defeat. How was it to then bounce back after that defeat?
Yeah, that defeat made me the fighter I am today, and
Mm.
I know that sounds really cheesy, but
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is it is honestly I learned so much more from
Mm.
that defeat than any of my wins, and
Yeah.
yeah, bouncing back from that, I knew how the guy I fought him, and well, I did not perform at all. And it does it does play on my mind now and again, but
Mm.
it's all right. We'll get that one back in the future. But yeah, no, he was a good opponent, and yeah, he was a better man of the night. But yeah, like I said, learned so much from that, and it's only amateur at the minute,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it's just at the minute just learning, and then ready to go pro then and rip it up.
Yeah, that's kind of what I hear a lot, where it's like fighters will say a defeat will help kind of mold their career and just like help them focus on what they need to focus on.
Definitely, just it just showed me that the process leading up to the fight, it taught me so much about that. So yeah.
Yeah. Um, so then I mean, it obviously did help you in some aspects because you went on. Am I right in saying a 4-win streak?
Yep.
4-win
Minutes.
streak. That's mental, to be honest. The fact that you just came from that and just bounced back and doing it. But how was your last fight? Because you did obviously get the victory in your last fight. How was that?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I like the last few fights. I've just been my focus has gone completely to MMA now. So it's
Hmm.
just fucking. I just every day just all I want to do is improve and just get
Yeah,
better. So yeah,
yeah.
but on my last fight, I fought a tough opponent in Alex Gill. He was 10-2 or 8-2 or whatever it says in Tapology or whatever. And yeah, he's a tough opponent, and
Hmm.
I was excited to fight someone that was supposedly meant to be a grappler
Hmm.
and just fucking showed my levels. But yeah,
Hmm.
no, good opponent, and it's quite good. I didn't get submission. There was one or two faults myself, and the striking could do a bit better, but yeah, we'll fix them for next time.
Of course, I mean, like, you're only young, so these things come with time, don't they?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so when do you think we'll see you then back in the ring or in the cage?
So I'm competing on the IMAFs. I don't know if you know what the IMAFs is. It's like the International Mixed Martial Arts Federation. So it's that.
All right.
So they got a European Championships in September out in Venice.
Mm-hmm.
So so I'm going up to that, and it's like a multi-day event. So you compete, hopefully, well, if you win, compete over like 5 days or 4 days or whatever it is, and then you just fight every day, and you got to weigh in every day, and yeah, the only difference is you wear like shin guards and gloves, and then
right, okay.
That's the next one. Give it a go.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like that would be something a bit different to what you're used to.
Yeah, 100%, and then just gives me more experience and more time in there. But yeah.
All right. So how this kind of leads on from the last question. How many times will we be seeing you fight possibly this year? Is there any more?
To be honest, I just take it one fighter at fighter at a time. So
Fair.
like all my focus now is on IMAFs, and then after that I'll just see what's about. But like I'm not in no rush to like go and compete every weekend. But Fair. We'll just see what's about and just see how I feel afterwards. Injuries and fucking shit just holds you back all the time. So yeah.
All right, fair enough. So what is it like? I mean, I don't know if this is this next thing you're doing Cage Warriors related, or is it completely away from that?
No, it's completely away from that. So it's like IMAFs. So yeah, if you have a little look into it, it's like that's like the amateur recognized body for like mixed martial arts. So yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, you have been working with Cage Warriors in the past. What was it like working with Cage Warriors and being on their shows?
Yeah, it's awesome. Like the best show I've been on by far. But just like I've said in another interview, I said like it's simple stuff like just like there's like an actual warm up area and like they actually like I've fought in places where there's like a mat for a warm up area, like literally 1 square mat, and you're like, oh yeah, how am I meant to do a warm up on that? Yeah. So and like stuff like just like they supply water, the walkouts are fucking sick, and cages. Awesome. Yeah, it's pretty professional, so I like it. Yeah.
I mean, it's one of the most well-known organisations in Europe for mixed martial arts, so I'm not surprised that they have good facilities. So obviously in the not last answer but answer before, you were saying you wanted to just kind of take one fight at a time, but I did feel like I wanted to just kind of ask, how far do you think you can go in MMA?
You know, sky's the limit now. Just I try not to think too much about I don't like the outcome of a fight. I more think about the process. So like I just focus on the process, and then the outcome will take care of itself. So yeah, like I want to go professional, and I want to give it a go and just see how far I can go. And I'm not like one of these people that's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be UFC champion and I want to be world champion. Don't get me wrong, I would love to be, but at the same time, I'm just like, I just want to take a couple of fights at a time, earn a bit of money, and then just see how it goes. And just like fight all over the world is like my goal. I'd like to fight for like one or something, or just somewhere like different as well, which would be really wicked. So yeah,
I mean, it seems like you have a good mindset, to be honest.
Trying.
So do you think this is a bit of a different question, but do you think the Welsh fans are the best fans?
I bring a few boys with me when I go fighting, and I always fucking hear them in the cage. They're awesome, to be fair to them. And definitely the boys that come with me, like they make some noise. So
Will they be coming with you out to Venice, do you think?
I don't think so. It's more of a competition style this like tournament. So it's but I don't think they come out to Venice. But whenever I fight even when I fight up in England and stuff, they still come with me, and I can't fault them. Yeah, they're awesome.
It's always good to have a good set of fans behind you.
Yeah.
And we'll leave it with this final question, which I always say. You've got a little bit of a platform now. I mean, it's only a minor platform. But would you like to shout anything out?
Just like like I did watch Danny's interview and he showed it out perfect. The gym is like my main shout out.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in Swansea or near, like I live in my sticks, so it's not too far, but it's about 40-minute drive or 30-minute drive, where depending on traffic. And yeah, just I train in 2 full martial arts. It's fucking awesome gym, and like it'll definitely give it a few years and it'll be up there. But yeah, that's my main shout out. And then I'd also like to say thank to Tommy as well. But yeah, that's it. Thanks.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you very much for doing this interview. I much appreciate it.
Yeah. Cheers. Thank you.
Alright, okay, thanks for watching the video. If you did indeed watch the video, like the video. If you did indeed like the video, subscribe if you're new, and thanks for watching.